Welcome back to a special edition of Live on Patrol. That is my favorite song of my, well, second favorite. Butterfly is my first favorite, but that Clear Sky is my second favorite song of my son Kyle. And we're all searching for peace of mind. Clear skies ahead. Of course, there is beautifully clear skies out there tonight.
Yes, there is.
And we're only here, the other line I love in that song is we're only here for a short period of time on this earth, so we should all try to do the most good for others that we can for the short time.
Reserving LTAC 1 for pursuit, Homer area.
Short, home, did he say Homer? I don't know, I got a pursuit on LTAC 1, I think. We don't, it's not in our area, but anyhow, yeah, we're searching for some peace of mind after a really rough week or two. Really a rough year, I guess, for everybody.
No
huh?
kidding.
So
it really has been.
Kennewick County's Badgers LTAC 1 for pursuit, 1948.
If you haven't yet, because this is a time we don't normally come on, if you can share this video.
Assault 171 is passing cars. We're just passing 23.
We'll monitor part of this chase with you. But if you wouldn't mind sharing this, just because
Speeds are still over 120 miles per hour.
Whoa, over 120 miles per hour.
I guess it's way up north.
Homer, is it in Homer, or where did you say it was?
I didn't catch the city.
It's amazing we can hear what's going on.
46 from Spicer.
Spicer.
Spicer, Minnesota.
That's not too far, though. 3/4 tank of gas. Yeah, I guess there was a carjacking in Minneapolis. I saw on the news today that was happened today. A carjacking,
378.
short chase, females.
2 teenage females, juvenile females,
Left the roadway and ran into a house. They also had a homicide over there, a 20-some-year-old Latino woman that was killed, and the suspect's in a different state that was arrested.
Oh, they got him, huh?
Yeah, apparently they arrested him in a different state. They didn't say where.
I had actually seen a photo that was allegedly of him in his vehicle where you can see the whole plate.
Really?
Yep.
On his Facebook or social media or what?
No. Of the area where she was abducted from
Oh,
or
my
picked up
goodness.
from.
Okay.
362, I copy you around to the alarm at 781 York. Audible covering kitchen window. 1950.
We'll swing by that alarm here.
By
at
Renville.
781.
Taking the roundabout.
Oh, Renville, Minnesota. I've been there a few times.
Candy, Ojai County.
Graham and Davern. There's a male on top of a trailer yelling racial slurs at passerbys and being a white.
One of the reasons we worked today is there was absolutely nothing going on last night.
Not that we wish bad things to happen, but we like to.
Well, we think that you're probably getting bored with us talking. You know.
Looks like we'll be westbound Highway 7.
And it's rare that there's 2 weekend nights that are both that dead, right?
That's true. So what we've decided to do tonight is we're not going to talk at all. We're just going to let you listen to the radio and see the streets. Just kidding.
So we're southbound on Arcade in the city of St. Paul. For those of you new viewers, my name is Bob Fletcher. I'm with the Ramsey County Sheriff's Office. With me is Pat Scott. He is an analyst and a 30-year veteran of the St. Paul Police Department.
Westbound Highway 7. These are about 115.
And we're glad you're here with us. We're in Ramsey County, the capital county in the state of Minnesota. It encompasses the city of St. Paul. Right across from the river, from the city of Minneapolis, across the Mississippi River. We're still listening to this chase on the up in Candy, Ojai.
531.
Right as we logged off last night, there was a chase that went, I believe it was from Chisago County through Pine County and well into Carlton County before their engine blew up and they were pitted and taken into custody.
No, time and time again, there's less injuries and less damage when squads use the pit maneuver.
Absolutely.
They can pick and choose your location.
Over to first squad advised. Copy advised.
So, this alarm we're going to right up here.
Still westbound 7. Passing 6 years.
Kitchen window.
130 miles per hour.
130 miles an hour now. We couldn't keep up.
Nope. They'd be leaving us in the dust.
But we'd have a helicopter up down here right now. So I guess the question is this address? Is it 781? Did I get the right address?
Yep.
So is it the school
No, it's going to be
on the other side?
the other side of the school.
All right, because the school is like 780, 740 there.
740. There we go.
Okay. Beautiful night.
Yeah, it is. Crystal clear. None of that haze in the air from like there was last night.
Sure, on it.
Next week we're gonna post Pat's picture of his class of 80, and I want you to tell us which group was in better shape. This is the house here in the corner. Alarm going off at the window.
174.
So that gentleman was standing there on the phone. So I think we'll sit in the alley where we can see 3 sides of the house, huh?
Sounds like a plan.
Brinks, he's got a Brinks alarm on the house. You want to check to make sure they haven't canceled on the CAD, Pat? don't think you can get there from this yard, right? Looks like it's all fenced in.
Still active.
Oh, this is a tempting spot to sit, isn't it? Let's see if I can see something from here. Because they always bail to the secluded side, but
13-year-old completed.
what do you think? It's all fenced. They really can't get out that way, can they? Right?
No. I think right at the alley is probably the best.
Yeah. Garbage is out.
Anyway, County's clear of LTAC 1 at 1959.
Well, sounds like that chase is over.
3923. Please can be Edward Boy Union 750 in code 12.
Well, starting to rethink this. Since we can probably see this backyard from over here, maybe we'll go across over here.
Okay. I'm gonna put the main radio on 3,
Go ahead.
which means I go to 2 if I remember you.
There you go.
187.
187.
Well, we got a good view.
LAC with the mail.
We're also a good target, but we got a good view.
Yes, we do.
All right, so we're just waiting for another squad to show up. It's nice to have at least 4 bodies on the perimeter of alarm 3 minimum. Is that Tony?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Was it?
Let's see. I'm just gonna check this out here. $2,400 will be on the exterior of 781 York. Just watching.
Ed 1957.
Suspicious on Fort Parkway into our call, and we'll head back that way in a little bit.
All right, we are going to. How do we do that? How do we reverse the camera while these guys are outside here, Pat?
Okay.
I think
Sector
hit the
number
camera reverses up
082
above. I think
333.
we've done it before. One of the top 2.
How we think of?
I can't see.
All right, I'll just move. Hang on a minute. I'm gonna move so we don't expose these officers.
Good.
They are.
Now that I got a dark background, I can see that.
I got my running shoes on.
Did you say mom has a knife? I'll come in. Copy that.
We're all good?
Yep.
We just had an alarm call at this house. No, that's good. Good for you. Burglar alarm.
Was there anything going on?
Is that your house?
Yeah.
781?
You know who I am?
You look familiar. Remind me.
Alina? EWI the other night? Johnny?
Oh, brother.
What fun?
We're live right now, so. There's a woman that we stopped the other night for the for the DWI.
I thought I recognized
It's
that.
a small world.
Yes, it is.
It's a small world. Very nice lady. Even, nice people sometimes drink too much.
1560 west side doors.
I'll give them a little chance to get across the street.
Bravo 48.
Just gonna say hi to this young lady here.
Assisted with 106 and 169.
Is this your house, ma'am? Your mom's house?
106, I'm going to stay on this for a minute, see where they head.
Yeah, it's unusual. We don't get alarms here very often.
Really?
Yeah, so it's unusual.
His house just got robbed.
Okay. Who's going in the house?
My sister.
Okay.
But she was closer. 'Cause I was in Maplewood.
Did you know Darius Brown? The one that he was with
No,
Johnny?
not really.
He was with Johnny later
Not
that night.
really.
He's,
I've seen him in the
he's,
foundry.
yeah. Small world, isn't it?
Yeah. It's crazy. It's sad. Yeah. I'm all hyped. Like, what happened? It must be okay.
Yeah.
Why do you think it went up?
I don't know.
You were here fast.
We were close.
Right.
We were close. Nice to see you again.
Yeah,
Thank you. If there's unkind people, you can use my phone to delete them, block them,
Yeah.
in case we don't have them. I don't know how many unkind ones there are that are still left. I'm hoping that people have adopted a kindness strategy, but
133. 133. We're speaking with a 13-year-old right now.
it's a nice woman, right? Very pleasant.
32.
382.
I can take the DOC.
Pat, there's places that are open.
It's going to be an area check. 2065 Old Hudson Culver's restaurant. Male walking behind the building towards Sunray, pushing
We're hardly ever out here when places are
exteriors
open.
and seems to be
I know it.
a little white male, curly hair.
I like it.
T-shirt.
I think I would be a great Uber driver.
was 2400.
Yeah,
Don't you think?
absolutely.
2003.
Know your way around. I always wonder what percentage, whenever I get an Uber or something, if I'm out of town, what percentage, well, I'm a little bit like that commercial, like the Progressive commercial being like your parents. I like to talk to people, but a lot of people don't like to talk nowadays. I wonder what percentage of the drivers enjoy talking to people. What percentage would rather not talk?
Right.
What do you think?
I think to want to get into that work at all, you have to be a people person and want to talk to people.
To Uber? Yeah. Okay. Hang on 1 second. Are you off?
Yep.
2400, we're clear too.
2004.
So, yeah, I hope you're right. Because for me, there's a lot of the Uber drivers have an ethnicity from a different country, and I enjoy learning more about their country. Because I'm kind of a history nut there. So I'll engage them on the conversation of their country, their life. I mean, obviously they're Americans now, but most of them have family or have come from a lot of different Middle Eastern or African countries. So it's just, for me, it's a great opportunity to, in fact, I've given a lot of Somali and Ethiopian drivers my number, told them if you're ever here, you know, call me in the Twin Cities, because I'd love to get together and chat more.
Very cool.
Maybe that's a little strange.
No, I don't think it's strange at all. I think it's very cool.
So we are eastbound in Maryland, coming up on Earl. Thank you for everyone who's joined us. I know that the Lakers are playing right now, playing a little basketball, and we're up against the first outdoor home game where fans are allowed in at the Minnesota United. They're playing right here at our stadium. So they're only let 4,100 fans in, and it's televised on one of those channels. I think it's KSTP's channel 12 or something. It's 45, maybe channel 45 is televised. A lot of people are probably watching some sports, some cop shows on too, Saturday night. Plus, it's a beautiful night for a walk. That's why we started a little later. We didn't want you to not to go for your walk. Get your steps in, just like it was on the news yesterday, that if you get 1 hour and 50 minutes of, what the heck was that? 1 hour and 50 minutes of walking every week.
1 hour and 50?
150. So what's that's like 60 plus 1,100 minutes of walking. Can you divide that by 7?
1,100 divided by 7?
74, carry the 4.
It's about 150, 60.
Well, I mean, it's it's
Can I use your phone for a second for that thing you were talking about?
yeah, either this one's fine right here.
Okay.
Just go there, and then go here, and then. Here's what you can do. Well, yeah, you don't have to find the you know the comment. You've seen the comment already.
Right.
You just want to go and then you want to get out of the video stream, I think.
Okay.
And go pull up go to the page. I don't understand why people do that. You know, if they don't, we're not forcing anybody to watch us.
I don't get it either.
Just go to the search when you know how to do it to find the person's page. Anyhow, what they said is you can walk briskly, but you don't have to walk so fast that you can't carry on a conversation. It's technically a light there, so you're not supposed to try to cross.
Anyway, 6.
Perfect.
J6.
Yeah.
You retail this for PIC.
Copy 209. Three 6-9 and 378.
369. 378.
In the parking lot of M&H, can you do a welfare check on a female?
On our
Went
way
in
down
and
here,
asked
they
staff
had
to look at the camera, said that her truck was stolen, did not have any further information. Then became upset with staff and walked away and is in the parking lot. Native American female, red hair, wearing a
There
white
was a
shirt, black
fight down
pants.
at
with
the St. Paul Saloon on Old Hudson and 3rd earlier this
369.
afternoon.
Copy. I can advise.
Huh.
378 cancel.
I don't think it was a
378
large
should
fight, but
Copy. The street north on the CDP. Cop was picking up child. Father of child threatened mother inside. Father followed cop and child outside. Was yelling at cop's fiance. Thinks he was drinking. He punched Tom's vehicle about 6 minutes ago. His name is Park. Brian Park is a second.
Hmm.
8-6 Tango copy. Is the male still on scene? I'll check with the TC.
Well, I know you were taking a nap when I picked you up, but do you got anything else to disclose there, young man?
It was not enough of a nap.
Well, you're a nocturnal person, too. That's the problem.
Right.
487 Papa's Little Hotel.
You don't wake up till the sun sets.
Her caller,
Right?
Right.
Weapons was there, squad back.
281. He wasn't able to positively identify a lone individual. I'm just going to drive by the area.
So we are on the east side of St. Paul. We're in precinct 3.
Go ahead.
1372 5th Street for residential alarm, audible, covering interior motion.
There's a guy working on his yard. God dang it. Gotta admire that.
2011.
Yep, it's getting to be that time.
Hey, hats off to the people over in South Minneapolis that came up with this neat idea. Today they had a rubber duck race on the Minnehaha Creek.
Oh, really?
They're looking for cheer people up. They got 2,000 little yellow rubber ducks. You could sponsor a duck for the race, get a number on your duck, and you could. Some people look like they decorated their own duck.
Fun.
There's a fundraiser, and I forget exactly who was it for, but people were walking around watching their duck, and they poured all these ducks in at the top of the creek, and then they had a couple kayaks following to make sure they keep moving and they don't lose any.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end, they had a finish line. Well, the finish line was actually an orange fence, so they didn't lose any ducks. Didn't continue on down to the Mississippi River, where it ends up. But kids were out there following their ducks. It looked like a beautiful event, and you know, I love event planning. I've done a few events in my day, from ice palaces to other things, and that was brilliant. A 2,000 rubber duck race on the Minnehaha Creek. So, congratulations to that group.
Wow, that's very cool and very fun.
Yeah. I want to just check this address on this alarm on 1300 5th. Figure what devil reset.
369.
I copy that bit.
2015.
That got burglarized by that guy we were at a few weeks ago.
Oh, yeah. Well, we did a reset here. We'll see if that clears up the buffering. If not, we may be switching cameras.
So, assuming that's a sneak around to the back side, huh?
Yeah.
So we got an interior alarm here, a motion alarm. That's you know, at some point officers get to know addresses that have repeat alarms. These two they had today really didn't sound like addresses that normally have them, but 235 Victor Papa Kilo. Well, I'm not sure. Do you live here, sir?
I don't.
Oh, what brings you over here?
One of my auntie, she called from jail, and yeah, I'm related to Kara, related to them. So.
What was the address?
The address is I'm not sure. It's that house right there.
You just go in there and get something, or what?
No.
What were you doing there?
Oh, my auntie called from jail.
Yeah, but why did you come to the house?
Yeah, because my auntie wanted to talk to them.
Want to talk to who?
To my cousin.
Why don't you drive back and show us where you were, okay?
Huh? It's right
I know, I want you to show us where you were, sir.
Okay.
Fair enough?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to back up. You go back there and show us where you were. Yep. Just want to see what house you were at, okay?
Okay.
All right?
All right.
We got a call from a neighbor on a suspicious person.
Oh.
Okay? We want to make sure it's... I don't know.
Oh.
That's what we're going to find out.
Okay.
See if you can turn around without hitting something, though. Guess that goes for me, too. 235 Victor Papa Kilo.
Yeah, got it punched in.
Huh?
Got it punched in.
Okay.
Good.
A little strange explanation, right?
Yeah.
$2,400 will be out behind the 1372 Fifth. I'm not sure if it's related, but Wisconsin plate 235 Victor Papa Kilo.
It's 2018.
Well, the odds are increasing, right?
Yes, they are.
Where are they? You drove by that one. So, what the heck, buddy?
362, code 4.
Copy code 4 at 2019.
Oh, that makes no sense. I'm gonna talk to him. Oh, he says he drove by the house and didn't want to stop, so.
Huh. I wouldn't turn around.
Okay.
I think he's thinking about it.
I'll tell you what, I'm just gonna walk him back. How's that?
Perfect.
You guys stay here for a minute, okay?
362, clear advice. Where's the over 2400?
Well, we got a call on a suspicious party. So you're saying you're over here?
Yeah.
2021.
I want you to sit right there, okay?
Do you guys know him? Huh? Do you know him? Yeah. You do know him?
Do you have a driver's license?
Yeah, I do.
Why don't you go? Do you have it with you?
It's like, no, I don't have one.
No, we're good.
Yep. So So you guys got a complaint?
Yeah, we had an alarm, a burglary alarm in the neighborhood.
Oh.
All right. But you should carry your driver's license with you in the future, okay?
Yep.
All right, go ahead. You can take off.
Okay. Okay.
Thanks. All right.
379, can you get a make his number, please?
379 affirmative.
I
Your
told him
case
he could
number
go.
is 082-336.
The house is
The
secure.
time is 1935.
Let's check the house.
Thank you.
You're welcome. 2022.
A lot of activity here. Thanks, guys. See ya. Thank you. You ready?
Yep.
2400, the car is unrelated and we are clear.
Copy 2023.
There's about 10 cars in that house, huh?
Yeah.
Holy moly, Rocky. That's the problem, you know, and things can be innocent, but if people are evasive.
Right.
Is that hammering we're hearing, or what is that?
Sounds like it.
You ask him to drive back to the house, and he drives past the house. You guys need any help? You're good?
23.
There was an interesting article. I don't know if you happen to see it. Well, someday I'm going to post it. It was in the Police One
189.
electronic magazine
286. Code
about
4. There's no fighting. You can cancel all the squads.
the public needs to decide what type of officers that they want.
280, 208, 264.
You know, and
Copy 264 WW.
it's really well written.
Fuel 8, I'm just
Because,
arriving.
you know, I've mentioned before, everyone has a different skill set, right? You know, it's not, nobody has the full package. So you gotta have a collection of officers. You gotta decide what's the most important.
Affirm, please start to Pinehurst.
Set of officers.
For the quarterly group of 4
I just offered a deputy job to a woman who is 49 years old.
Okay.
She worked in the school system, you know, wanted to make a career change, has great community skills, you know. And then also, on the other end of the spectrum, a deputy job
Bravo 396.
to a young man in his younger 20s
Okay.
that came from another country. I mean, you need a broad spectrum, but no one's going to have every single asset that you need all the time. You know,
Bravo
so
396.
except for the count clear right. But even you and I have evolved over time from start to finish, you know.
Oh, of course.
Based upon who we work with. And so your skill set's going to mold and evolve as you go on. But I don't know. It's probably on the Police One website. It's a good read for anyone.
199. Just going to give a call.
You know,
362 at copying route to
I think it's called
1949.
deciding what kind of police officers
Coded
you
as
want.
a disorderly, it's going to be more of a domestic. Colors,
And there's a list of different types of traits in some officers versus other officers.
No clothing description, color,
And,
the parking lot in 2009, silver red. 2026.
I just think it is so on point to where we're at right now in America. And sadly, the pool of people that want to come into this profession is shrinking as well.
Drastically.
And so, and government shrinks it itself by requiring certain types of degrees. So as an example, this 49-year-old woman, I mean, you know, there are a lot of mature people at 35 to 40 that would probably be great officers, but can't get hired unless they go back to school for 2 years full time, and that's a tough thing for people to do. So
We got a lot of buffering going on.
316, disregard that hit.
should we change phones?
I
Copy
think
that.
so.
2027.
Which one we gonna use?
This one.
Okay.
Let's go to the top of the hill. We've done this once before. I don't know if we go to the top of that hill. We'll go to the
378.
378.
Last advised, traffic on ready.
Okay, we're about to change phones here, folks,
378. Go
to
ahead
see
with
if we
your
can
traffic.
clear up this buffering issue.
Just west of
Picture might not be quite as sharp, but it's still a pretty good
The
picture.
pictures is sharp. It might get a little more bounce.
Oh, yeah.
2028.
Good camera. It just doesn't have the same. I'm gonna get to the top of this hill. It won't take us long to switch. Just bear with us for a minute or two. See how this goes.